It's really great to see active archaeology happening at Fort Raleigh. It's been a few years since we've had a dig ongoing here, at least a large-scale dig. And so whenever there's an opportunity to learn a little bit more about this story, it's a great, exciting time to be around. 1585 Colony, it's a group of military soldiers primarily. 107 men land on Roanoke Island, and this is 2 years before the lost colony. But this first group spends 11 months on the island. And along with the soldiers, there's a core of scientists that come along because the English know next to nothing about this area. And so they're trying to understand what's around them, trying to map this area, and trying to learn if there are resources that they can export back to England. What you're looking at now would have been a pretty active workshop location. We call it the Science Workshop. It's a site where metallurgy experiments were going on and distilling was going on as the English try to learn about the world around them. A man named Thomas Harriot and another man named Joachim Gans were doing this work. Past digs have uncovered this information, but right now what we're trying to do is just learn more about the scale and the scope of their work here and how big this structure actually was behind us. Really the neat things about this story is how actively it's being researched, and the opportunity, the chance to just learn something new is really enticing. This site, it is a lot more though than just the first attempted English settlement in North America and the English's contact with the Algonquian people who had been here for 800 to 1,000 years before that. This site is also the ground that during the Civil War, there's a battle and then a subsequent freedmen's colony built on this site. And this was a destination on it as people escape slavery and make their way here. And a very little known story, but also a great kind of piece of the history of Fort Raleigh is the experiments by a guy named Reginald Fessenden in 1902. And he's doing wireless voice transmission, and it's the first time that there's a clear wireless voice transmission. It happens between Cape Hatteras and Fort Raleigh at that time. So all stories that are just really just a part of who we are as a country today, with the first English settlement, the freedmen's colony and that whole Civil War era, and wireless communication, something that we use all the time. So really, really neat history, and yeah, it's a great time to be here.